my ship. I'll take their
Minions
lives.
have spawned.
Alright, we back, chat.
I'll hack my way back to
Who are we against? Hacksaw TTV. Oh, this is a Chow lobby, I think. Let me word this. We're not gonna level until we see what Fiora does. But the way that she's postured, I go barrel start. If she tried to zone me from the wave, I would go Q start.
Another. My heart is iron.
Fiora is not very good looking. He could cheese gank me early. Probably be ready for that.
I'll take my time. More powder. They have no concept of misery.
I take biscuits because if it's a grass Fiora who tries to zone me from the wave level 1, then you need biscuits. And it's not, you shouldn't take runes assuming that your opponent's bad. That's just shitty gameplay. This guy seems a little bit afraid. He's like playing super respectful and he shouldn't be playing like this as a Fiora. Then again, he is also playing PTA Fiora. A lot of the time, people who play PTA Fiora, they're the level 6 monsters. They're the people who get Tiamat and then do the 0.5 second Chinese combo. So, yeah. They do the 0.5 second vital Chinese Fiora combo. Imagine you've played 5 seconds into Solarbacca and he says you aren't very good, I would uninstall. The secret to getting high elo is not how you play a team fight at 15 or 20 minutes. It's how you play the first 10 minutes of the game.
I rarely forget and never forgive. Barrel! Hang them from the slaughter docks.
Alright, chat, we just gotta let this wave come into us. Could we have maybe looked for a way to thin it? It's possible. I did get ganked a little bit IRL, but it's fine.
Death spit me out. I will carve my name in their skull.
Some other highly gonna say the first 4 waves are the most important. Yeah, the first 10 minutes are a result of that. It's the same thing. For top lane especially.
Look like a patient.
I use Legacy Pointer because I used Legacy Pointer for like the first 7 years of playing League. Until they introduced it. Or like first 5 years, I guess. Because Legacy is... You know.
Hate is a child's world. A slow death will be their reward.
Do you not see the giant wave along with me being level 6, brother?
slain.
I'll recall. I'll give you some peace of mind, Mr. E.
Don't get comfortable in my absence.
See, I have 3 biscuits, but the reason I have 3 biscuits is because of how this Fiora chose to play the laning phase. This Fiora chose to play super, cowardly, I'll say. If this was Korean or Chinese Fiora, she's 0-3. Or I am 0-3.
Mine.
An enemy has been slain.
Well, I should have been faster with dragging the wave. I could have dragged the wave there and actually got a lead for myself. I love bringing biscuits for 120 mana. It's not my fault she's a noob, bro. It's not my fault she's a noob. Now that we're level 7 though and that we're even, this is where like really nice fights happen. Like the outplay potential, the montage stuff. Holy, what a banger. Did he TP? I think he TP'd, right? There's no way he walked that fast. I think we might go for a solo bolo on her. What are the odds he's top chat? Well, if Rek'Sai's on his bot side.
Reborn of salt and brine.
Sheen proc on Beryl or Sheen proc on her? I chose her. Woo! Max range there. Tower.
Mercy sank with my ship. I found my hate in the fire.
Fuck me, I'm so bad. I made a lot of mistakes there. Oopsie. I really wanted to kill her there. So here's what I could have done. I should have Ignite, ulted, and ran away. Ignite, ult, Q, run away. I save my passive and save my Q, or I save my, and then I come back after.
The sea has no memory.
I can't passive auto her unless she's bad. Either way, I don't want her to use her W. That's pretty good that we got her flash out.
Cruelty for all.
Would she really recall after one wave? It's possible. I could also be getting cheesed by her and Yi.
I'd have come back stronger.
I don't mind this. We're gonna have a banger 1v1 later on. I really don't mind this that much. Yi's bot as well. Yeah, we'll have a nice banger 1v1, I guess.
My vengeance will be bloody.
An enemy has been slain.
Pistols or blades don't matter to me.
Solarbacca crits are coming in clutch.
Burn it all down if I can't have it.
S-key there to bait out her parry. If Bradley was not deafened right now, he would TF port on her and she'd die.
Words mean nothing.
If my Twisted Fate was not deafened right now, we would port on the Fiora's head and she'd die. Because of that little shenanigan I pulled off against the Fiora, we get 2 plates here. You don't really need pots when you're running Fleet because you just heal it all. I'm just pressing Q on the Fiora. Oh, that's sad. Imagine if I have GPR there. Fiora no flash. 14-5 top F.
A slit throat is too painless.
Maybe I should not have broken the wave. Still works though. I'll wait for Rek'Sai to recall that way I get my full XP.
Watch your back. I'll hack my way back to Bilgewater.
Make sure there's no flank TP wards.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
If I go Swifties, the thing is, going boots on GP, in my opinion, is not really good after laning phase ends. So has laning phase ended? I think laning phase is over. So I think I could just go towards my item.
Killing spree.
What do you think GP needs to be pro viable again? I think we need our professional players to grow a fat fucking nutsack and lock in Gangplank.
Ship, but not my soul.
I think their nuts need to hang. And once that happens, we'll get some Gangplank on the LCS. Or LEC. And I believe it will happen. I don't know when, but I know it will happen. Somebody's gonna walk on stage
I rarely forget.
with their nuts touching the seat.
Never forgive.
I don't even know what that means. They'll lock it in. I'm playing versus a challenger in ARAM. He has 1100 LP. Remember, Fuja, if you beat that guy, you are a challenger player. Don't forget that. If you beat that challenger player in ARAM, you are also now a challenger player. Don't forget it. I think there's a Yi top. I mean, who cares? We fight.
Death spit me out.
I really wish this Fiora was more aggressive in lane, because when you're playing Fiora in high elo, you need to play aggressive. Like, you need to have an impact on the game. This is not sustainable. Now, could she very well get like Triforce and stuff and be chilling? That Yi never pressed Q. I'll take it. I messed up a little bit there. Not a lot, but I messed up a little bit. That Fiora messed up a lot there. Wow, she probably could have killed the Rek'Sai. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about though. This Fiora is a noob. I think she's a big noob. He main support, so he's Emerald Max. Yeah, Capopina. Capopina's Prestige Edition.
Shut down.
That was a good Fiora W.
An enemy has been slain.
Everest Panic, you think it's tier 1 6 months in a row? Simon Whatface, unfortunately, I will be honest with you, I do not care.
A slow death will be their reward.
We do not care.
Another. The seas and men betray.
I go bot. Dude, I want to fight people, man. I really want to fight people. Where can I get a kill on someone? Wait, maybe I shouldn't fight. I'm not even level 13 yet.
Back what's mine. Got it this time.
He's probably bot. Where did Fleet Tech come from? I was struggling against Jace.
A turned back deserves a knife.
I was struggling against Jace, and I thought to myself, well, Grasp is terrible, and First Strike doesn't work. Let's try Fleet. It was during the time also that I thought about taking it. I'm not gonna say I invented it, but I started taking the rune against that and against LeBlanc top lane. LeBlanc top lane is super omega cringe, and I needed something to answer it. All these PDFs that were going top lane. Listen, all these guys who were top lane and they were playing Fleet Footwork AD LeBlanc top lane. Young man, GPQ in game now. That is honest to God how I felt about every single LeBlanc, including Bobkin. Oh my God, dude. Listen, I love the guy. He's AIDS. LeBlanc AD LeBlanc top is AIDS. Like, that is bad. That is complete AIDS to deal with. Is there a Fiora here? Hello, Fiora. No Fiora. Well, I think it was running it 2 to 3 years ago. Yeah, but the thing is, there weren't as many bad matchups for GP. That's why it was trolled to take it. Like, GP has been in a very good state for a long time, especially with Klepto, and then how First Strike initially was, and then Grasp. Like, GP has never needed Fleet more than he's needed it now.
Don't get comfortable.
It's like the people who take Grasp. It's you know what it reminds me a lot, right? Well, I guess it's not reminds me a lot of. It's something that just pops into my head. Dude, when I went to Korea, both times that I went to Korea, the amount of Grasp Gangplanks is disgusting, bro. The amount of Grasp GPs, dude, I would watch VODs of like Korean GPs, and I would just watch them Q somebody, and the Q just did like 10 damage. So their Q normally did 60 damage, and then now it did 70 damage because of Grasp. And I'm just like, how can you live with yourself? How can you live with yourself? How do you take that rune and go, yo, this feels really good? I think the funniest argument that people have ever made for Grasp has been, shit, I pissed my pants. You deserve to kill me there. I pissed my pants. What was I gonna say? I forgot what I was gonna say. Can't remind me. What was I talking about? Oh, when people took Grasp and they said it was for sustain. Like after Grasp got changed to being ranged for GP on his Q. It's so crazy how many people in chat would type to me like, it's for sustain. What? What the hell does that even mean? It's like taking Executioners against Cassante and being like, oh, well, he's gonna regen 30 less health now in lane. And saying that, like, you're cutting down his sustain. Like, no. No, you are not. You are not doing yourself any favors. Was it not? No, man.
Words mean nothing.
People who say you take Grasp for sustain are the biggest copers. Even when Grasp was broken. Like, when Grasp was super broken and you could just Q somebody and they lost 25 health level 1, 22 health level 1, then I guess you could say it because it kind of does a melee proc, but dude, the amount of cope around Grasp is insane, historically, with GP. I remember when First Strike came out, and there were people who were shitting on it, right? And I still have clips of people who were, like, trash-talking First Strike and saying that if you ever take First Strike on GP, you're trolling. And then, from that day, I just took First Strike every single game. Because I'm like, bro, imagine if there's a world where you play perfectly, right? Or you play good enough to where you now have 1,000 bonus gold. Like, that sounds OP. That sounds really OP. You're just up 1.5 items now because you played decent and you took this rune that just generates you so much gold. That's pretty OP. Oh, First Strike is shit. Yeah, First Strike is the neglected child. First Strike used to be amazing and everything, and now it's just the neglected child. It's just unlucky.
Tides of dead will
It really is just unlucky. Let me see if he has vision here. He doesn't have vision. Oh, no, he has vision. Oopsie. Can you forgive me for messing up? Alright, let's 1v1. I don't care if I die. I would like to take a 1v1. And if she kills me, she kills me.
Trust nothing to chance. Broadside.
I got a little scary for a moment.
An enemy has been slain.
Maybe a little bit of a late orange, but should be fine.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
This LeBlanc does not win.
I'm far from done killing.
Watch this. I have 1532 health, and then I orange 137 health from Gromp. Ready? Oh shoot, I messed it up. Okay, I'm a bad guy.
A reckoning approach.
Another orange, Fleet Footwork, 137. Fleet gives me just as much as my orange does. Now you don't need a recall. Against Krugs, it's easier. Against Krugs, you can 100% of the time get 2 Fleet procs with no issues. Shit, I wanted to keep my passive. Well, nobody's here to stop me, so I'm just gonna end the game. Smolder. Oh, Smolder. It is time to die, Smolder. It saw me. I didn't crit on one of those attacks, and honestly, that's reasonable, and I'm a bad guy. And I'm a terrible person. It is what it is. What do you want me to do? You want me to not be a terrible person? Oh my god. The early smite from Master Yi. From Wuju Senshi.
Has been slain. Double kill.
Slot machine champ? I mean, it's reasonable to not crit 3 times in a row. I only crit twice.
Rampage.
So, honestly, it's fine. Next, I can go Yomu's or Opportunity. against these champs, probably just opportunity. I don't really need active movement speed.
Hang them from the slaughter dogs.
I don't like the way this Fiora played lane though. It's not sustainable. I don't think going even as Fiora is good like that. The way that she did.